A game like last night, do you guys have to go over the X and O's this morning, or do you kind of just park it and move on?
Well, I think you dissect how something like that can happen, and you know, went over a few clips, but ultimately we know we just laid an egg, and it's happened far too many times against teams that we feel like we should beat, and that's why we're sitting out of the playoff spot.
Do you have any theories as to why that's kind of been a little bit of a theme the past season-ish here with the league?
No, I think if we had the answers, we'd have figured it out by now. But I know that I prepared, you know, the way I always do, and don't treat the game any different. And I could say I certainly wasn't my best. So just sometimes it is what it is. But the beauty of this league is you can park it real quick, and we got a quick turnaround here for tomorrow, and a good opponent that is in the same position as us fighting for a playoff spot.
We likely won't see you tomorrow or prior to the game. So what stands out about Detroit, about a team that looks like it's slowly getting to where it wants to be? I know it takes some time, but it's a dangerous team over there. What do you notice about it?
Yeah, they're having a good year. We saw them early in the year, so it's been a minute, but they've got some high-end skill that can hurt you. They're fast. They're a young group. They got good legs and energy, and they're well coached. I'm pretty familiar with their coach. Spent some time with him in Tampa, obviously, so I know he's got them going. And ultimately, we got to focus on ourselves and find ways to win home games. That's really what it is. We're 500 at home, and that's not a good enough record at home to make a playoff spot. And we have a home heavy schedule down the stretch, so we got to find some answers.
What can you tell us about New Zealand playing for him, and maybe what his style or approach would be to a team under his watch?
He's smart. He's a smart guy. He understands the game well. He's a good X's and O guy, but at the end of the day, he's a really good person. And I had him in an assistant role, but everybody loves Newsy. He's a great guy. He's easy to play for. You want to play well for him, so no surprise to me that he's got him where they are.
You just mentioned some of the good thing about the league. There's another game. We hear that from athletes all the time. Like after a loss or a tough performance, you just want to go again and wash it away. That's how you feel in general.
Yeah, you can't sit on it. I mean, nobody ever got any better dwelling on mistakes or the past. You learn from it, you move forward, and we have a great opportunity to get some wins the rest of the month. We're pretty much strictly at home, aside from the game at Edmonton. So it's the opportunity's there. It's just whether we're willing to grab it and run with it.
What goes into making a home building a hard place to play and making it so teams don't want to come in here?
We got to get engaged early. I think we could stand to be a little bit more physical, and we've got some guys that can. You don't have a bunch of guys that are killers in here, but you got guys that can lay the body and get fans into it. It was it's quiet most of the game yesterday, and ultimately that's on us to give people something to cheer about, and when it is quiet, we got to find ways to be vocal and be louder on our bench and bring that noise and that energy, and it's been there in spurts, and it's just few and far between right now, and a game like yesterday, you're up 1-0 after one, should be one we can put away and get behind the energy in our home barn, and just slipped away real quick.
How do you, as a leader, kind of counsel your teammates during a period where there is lots of speculation about who's here, who's not going to be here? How do you maintain that unity or lead behind the scenes during that time?
Well, unfortunately, everybody that's here they're still leaving it out there. They're not, they're not tiptoeing around, and they're making our team better still, and the rest of it will be what it is. It's a business. I've been traded before, and I was somebody that nobody was talking about, so it could be anybody in this room, right? Mine came out of left field, and I know we've got some names circulating around the media right now, but at the end of the day, it's just noise, is what it is. They're true pros. They've blocked it out, and they haven't let it be a distraction for us, and they're trying to do what they can to help us win games. So,
Thanks, Coleman.
It's what it is. Yep.